Morning, good morning, good afternoon, night, whenever time of day it is you watching this. Welcome to Black Watch, where you watch all the matches that matter to the culture. Y'all know who I am, MilFam790, your social media choice, but more importantly, my tag team partner.
That's right, baby. Downtown Tony Brown in the house, baby. And we is here, and it's time for the Black Watch. What's up, brother fan?
Hey, listen, I got a theory.
Yeah.
I got a theory. Older folks party better than younger folks, and there may be a good contingency of folks that watch this that are younger than myself. When I say older folk, I'm not talking about my generation.
Yeah.
I mean, we party.
Yeah.
But nah, like my parents.
Oh, you talking about like downtown generation?
Yeah, like you know what I'm
My
saying,
time.
y'all. When you dressed up to go out and sweat out a dress shirt,
Hell yeah.
that era
Hell
is
yeah, buddy.
way like all your investment was a pair of wrinkled in the front Air Force Ones, some snug jeans, and a designer T-shirt
Yeah.
and a belt to match that. But the jeans is Old Navy. Nah, that's not even.
Oh. No.
They go out there and they with these. They on these. Me and my homeboys. Me and my homegirls,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? The chicks,
That's right.
they got on eyelashes, this goddamn big. Listen, that's cool. Have your fun.
Right.
Even my generation now, we the brunch generation. Let's be clear.
Yes.
My generation is we run the brunch era.
Yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying? The brunch era is us in our harshness. We still want to party, but we don't want to stay out late.
That's right. That's right. Y'all love chicken and waffles and shrimp and grits and shit.
My gosh, we do.
Y'all love that. Y'all love the 90s music and stuff like that.
You know what I mean? You throw in the goddamn, listen, a goddamn bottomless mimosa.
Yes, absolutely.
Coupled with 37 to 47 dumb ditties.
Yeah.
Is a heck of a Sunday morning.
You ain't lying. Let me tell you something. I was dating this 34-year-old gal last year.
Ow.
That's the one that she put me on to all of that. I totally understand. I totally understand, buddy. Yeah. But man, I tell you, us old heads though, I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, you weren't lying when you said it, baby. We party hard, Jack. We was coming to party. We wasn't coming. We ain't had no damn phones and things like that. I mean, we had a little camera, you know what I mean? Now, where we could, sit up in front of the wicker chair and take a picture and stuff like that. But I mean,
and everybody knew that photographer by name. Hey, Kevin. That's
right.
Kevin, we're gonna take a picture.
That's right. Nah, my man Henry.
Put the bins up. The
bins. That's right. My man Henry at Odell's was my man when I used to come to Baltimore.
Okay.
Down in Jackson, Mississippi. My man, what was his name? Doom Buggy. He had he did the pictures all the way around town. He had his own store. You know what I mean? It was called Doom Buggy's Photos. You know what I'm saying? Then he used to come down to the clubs. You know what I'm saying? When we used to come up there, boy. But we used to come out there, boy. We used to cut up. We used to cut up Jack. When I was about, boy. Good times, baby. Good time. When I was wrestling, oh man, you couldn't get me out the club. In the damn city I went to, I was in the club somewhere. I come to New York City. I was at the rooftop. You know what I mean? I go out to Baltimore, of course. That was the best spot right there, baby. The Odell's. Man, boy, I tell you, I knew every damn time I come up in there, I was gonna hear you are my all in all. I was gonna jam out to what's the song, the Timex Social Club and all them, and set it off and all that. Hey, Jack, whoo, boy, you took downtown back already. Let me stop talking, boy. Whoo, man.
Listen, that's it though, man. I think it's funny. We dress like. Just black people in general will go out fully suited and booted.
Yeah.
Niggas that go out. I remember having a babysitter and watching my parents go out to the club on a Saturday night.
Mm-hmm.
in a full goddamn suit.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Full goddamn suits. Now the material on some of these suits and ties were wild. It was very like the 80s was a very experimental time in fashion. Like different, they did some textures. We had them square shoulders. You know what I mean? Everybody, the women, men, you couldn't see. This is the thing. I remember, so when I was going outside, you know what I mean? You seen the young lady on the dance floor, and it was your song. You really just hopped up behind her like this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And might had the homeboy hold you back. Hold on. Don't even worry about that. So, but you know what I mean? Like it was, you crept up just on a woman, but from behind, it was a little assaulty. But anyway, that was just how that era went. But like you couldn't just walk up on a woman from behind in the 80s. Everybody had the same shoulders. You couldn't tell.
Oh no, absolutely not.
Hey, and say this was a progressive nigga that, you know what I mean, smoked them little funny cigarettes, and maybe even got his nose dirty, but that nigga might have had a ponytail slicked back. Now you don't know who you got in front of you.
See, back so in the day, you're absolutely right about that, especially when the gals started wearing the show haircuts. See, sometimes a nigga hair longer than the ladies back in the 80s. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
You know what I mean?
I had them goddamn curls.
You know, they you know, and some brothers dressed very flamboyantly back in the 80s. You know, especially when I used to go out to LA and everything, and you know, niggas is dancing the Prince and all that. You don't know what's happening. You don't know what's going on. You're absolutely right.
Correct.
That was that club.
It's funny you mentioned that. When we were out in LA this year for WrestleMania, there was a For the Culture show, which is a lot of the black wrestlers were on, booked for, right? Mm-hmm. So we in there partying, and Faye Jackson, shout out to Faye Jackson.
All right now, Faye Jackson's, how you doing, baby?
Shout out to Faye Jackson. Came in beautiful dress, red dress, I believe. Put on your red dress. You know what I mean? One of them. And then halfway through her time there, or right before she left, she switched over to that gear in the middle of the party. So she had her that Tribe Called Quest.
Oh,
yes, in the middle.
Low end theory. Yeah,
you heard me. So you walking around in the middle of that. Have you ever ended up in a party in your pro wrestling gear?
Oh man, look. Hey Jack. All right, so it was a time. What was it in Florida? I was on the Great American Bash tour. This was 80. This was about 80, 88. I want to say, and man, let me tell you something. Boy, I had a hell of a match that night. All right, it was me and what was my man? Mike Rotundo. We had a hell of a match. All right, man, I was on so much of a damn high, literally and figuratively. Man, look, I said, you know what? I feel good right now. I ain't even changing in no damn clothes. I'm just gonna go down to one of these clubs out here in Miami and I'm gonna cut it up, baby. And hey, I walked up in there. I definitely had the whole downtown thing. I ain't have nothing but my sheepskin coat on and my black tights. And I walked up in there. I put a gold chain on over top on it. That's the only thing I did. But I ain't put no clothes. I ain't get dressed. I ain't do nothing. I just went straight out the arena and straight on to the club, baby, and was dancing in the middle of the floor with the ladies.
The black tights, night away.
Sheepskin, gold chain.
Ow! Boy,
cutting it up.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's a wild night. That is a wild night. I you know what I'm saying?
Hey, I had the right stuff like Vanessa Williams. It was a jam.
You got it.
That's right. That's right.
Oh man, we might need to start. I know we can't always get busy how we want to, but some of these, just this front end conversation part, we might need to throw on the regular OG YouTube. We're gonna talk to Cal about that. That being said, though, man, let's get into it. We're at WrestleMania 26. We have Show Miz, one of those put together tag teams.
Oh.
Show Miz versus Truth and Morrison, who had a nice little run. Morrison and Truth and Miz and Truth both had nice little runs. Remember,
Yes.
Miz and Truth ended up against was it Cena and Rock?
Yes, they
That
went
when
against.
R-Truth? Remember R-Truth was smoking the cigarettes?
Yes, he was smoking with cigarettes on Raw.
He liked to do bad things.
Hey,
With his
it's
hood
fun to
rat
do
friends.
bad things. He was
It's very
definitely
fun.
doing hood rat stuff with Miz and them. Yeah, definitely. I remember that. I remember the Miz and Truth team. I remember the Truth and Morrison team. I remember the Miz and Morrison team. There's a whole lot of connections going on here in this match here. It all kind of intersperses and shit.
As the great orator Pootie Tang would say, it's many time tainies.
Yes, exactly.